Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I can't access the man cave at the moment, so I've set myself up on a little table and I'm hoping to get this build done rather quickly for the All at Sea group build. This will be build entry number 11, I think. And as I say, I've just got a bit of spare time, so I thought I'd grab this kit and try and crack on with it. So let's get started. So as you can see, there aren't many parts to this at all, and that's the stand, so that's that part. So let's get everything out the bags and we'll get a move on with this. So first decision is, am I going to do this as a full hull or as waterline? I think we'll do it as a full hull for a change. I think in this bag is the conning tower. So that's that. This is 1/700th, and as you saw, it's the Hobby Boss Type 9C U-boat. So not many parts at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think, including the stand. I would usually use clippers to get this off, but as I say, I can't access the man cave at the moment because my wife's working in there. She works from home, and to be honest, it's an office first and a man cave second, or that's what she tells me anyway. So, but I managed to get home early, and I thought I'd get cracking on this. Okay. Now I'm going to do something that you young'uns out there shouldn't be doing. I'm sorry about the lighting in this room, guys. It's not really the best lighting at all. As I say, for younger modelers, please don't do this. You should never cut towards yourself. Us older modelers should know better, but we still do it on occasion. So that's that part cleaned up. So as you can see, that's the deck, and that would be how you would produce it waterline. I assume you would just take those off and then it would just lie flat, but I think we're going to do full hull. Of course, I have used scalpels in the past and done a similar thing where you put pressure on the blade to cut through the plastic, and invariably, because the scalpel blades are so thin, you tend to snap the blade off. Thankfully I've never had one then decide to go through my finger. Don't get me wrong, I've cut my finger numerous occasions. When I was quite young, I slipped with a knife and went across the back of 2 of my fingers, and that was fun. I didn't have to go to the hospital, but it bled quite. In fact, I've still got the scar. there to remind me never to do that thing like that again, and yet here I am doing it. What I really need is a decent pair of side clippers that get nice and close up to the part. Can't even get to my sanding stick, so that's why I'm having to use the knife to try and smooth things off. I've got about an hour before I have to pick up my son, so okay, let's have a look, see how these go together. So like that. Excuse me. Bit of flash just on this end, so I need to get that off. So let's have a look now. That's better, that'll sit alright. So we just need some glue now, which I did rescue from the man cave house. This would be not a very good video at all. Actually, I need to take it apart a bit more, I think, in order to get the brush down there. I'm just going to raise the camera a bit, guys, so that you can hopefully see more of what I'm doing. I'm sorry if my hand's getting in the way, I'm just not used to this this kind of angle before. There we go. Just press on that for a bit, make sure my fingers are away from where I put the glue on the joint. So I hope you're all having a good day. I've had quite a good day at work today. Managed to crack on with one or two things. Okay, that's all joined up nicely. And now we'll just run the brush down here. Keep my fingers away from there again. I don't know whether I've got a type 9 in my collection, and obviously this is a very small scale for this, so I'll have to investigate whether I can get one in a larger scale. I don't know what the 1/72 Revell kit is. Is that a type 9? I'll have to look at that, but they can be quite expensive. So what we got here, it looks like, is the is for where the boat will sit on the sit on the stand. So there we go, that's that section done. So I suppose I ought to look at the instructions now. That'd be a good idea. They're on the back of the box. Okay, so that's not actually for the where it sits in the stand, it's for the dive planes. So that means this part's got to come off. Just needs trimming a bit. Man, this light is terrible. Okay, so that goes in there, apparently like that. Looks like I'll get away with not having to glue that. And then on the back we've got this part, which is the propellers and rudders. There we go. And that goes on the bottom. Sorry, the rudders are there. This is what would you call them? The dive planes as well. Bit of flash on there, so I'll just try and quickly take that off. Trying to keep an eye on the time because I do want to make sure I do pick my son up. It would not be good if I missed him coming out of school. So that's that in there. Excellent. So we've just got the stand and the conning tower to do, so let's get that done. Quite like the detail on this. Done a pretty good job of getting that in there with the railing. It's pretty impressive, that is. Right, so I'm going to try and get these pieces off without breaking the railing or the you see the location pins there. I don't want to be cutting them off. There we go. Right, so it would appear that pops into there like that. Here we go. That's that done. I'll pull it out and put some glue on it, I think, because it was rattling round a bit. There we go. Got that time to dry, but we can put one of the deck guns on. Just one of these here. Now is the hole going to be big enough on the deck to put the gun in? The conning tower doesn't want to sit straight. It looks like the hole may be a bit small. Sorry, my hands are in the way, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to open that a bit. Try again. Actually, I'm putting the wrong gun on. Should be this one. Always good to read the instructions, guys. There we go. Oh, I've got to sort this conning tower out again. For some reason it's not sitting flat. Almost makes me think that there's some flash or something, but I can't see it now. We'll try that again. Try not to lose the gun I took off now. So that gun that I took off was a C1. So that goes... Actually, I think this is a generic sprue for a few models. So so this one, C2, isn't actually for this kit. So I need two C1s. It may be interesting putting these in without tweezers, but then again I tend to have things ping off when I'm trying to hold them with tweezers. Let's see if we can get that in there. That's one gun on. And then the second gun goes above it. There we go. And then we've got to put the periscopes on. And all that's left to do now is the base. I have to say this base is nice. Let me get out the bag and you can see. Play. I like that. Wish they'd do that with more of their kits. And I just dropped my knife on the floor. Fortunately it didn't get through my foot. Okay, So we'll cut the two items off of the base. I might be better trying to, I'm not going to glue these in, because what I can do then is paint them up. And then the final thing is to actually put this on there. There we have it. I'm not sure how long that took. So that's the construction bit done. I'm going to let everything set a bit, and then I'll move on to do the painting. So that'll be the next part of the video. So here it is, finished. It just needs a matte varnish over it to seal in the smudge wash that I did on it. A nice little build. The Tamiya extra thing behind it is just to give you an idea how big this thing is, so not very big at all. So I would recommend this kit to anybody who's looking to do 1/700 scale ships and subs. It was a nice little build, as you saw, and no issues with it really at all. I did use some of my new technique of sprue stretching, and as you can see, I've managed to put an aerial on the front of the U-boat just to give it a bit more detail. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks ever so much for watching. If you do like what you see, then please do subscribe. I do appreciate it, and I'll catch up with you soon.